What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday again. Okay, Sims 3 General Hospital review. Today is the day, the wedding of Spinelli and Ellie. What I did with the wedding was I had it outside in a park because it was a nice sunny day, so I had it in a park. But the wedding is a little costly. The wedding is, for the setup, the champagne, the food, setting up the wedding arch, the chairs. This wedding is getting a little pricey. And we're talking 20 G's. Like, this wedding is costing $20,000. And Spinelli clearly doesn't have $20,000. Not to pay for this wedding, he doesn't. So Jason, as a wedding present, decided to pay for the wedding, and he took care of it. So everybody's getting ready for the wedding. Sam goes to the Metro Court to drop Danny and Teresa with Alexis and Julian, because as you know, Julian and Alexis are staying at the Metro Court for a while because of their house is being renovated. Alexis's lake house is being renovated, so they have to stay at the Metro Court. So they're going to watch the grandkids while Sam and Jason go to the wedding. Maxie is at her apartment getting herself ready, getting Georgie ready, but she has anxiety over this wedding because she's still in love with Spinelli, but it's hard for her to tell him. So Felicia and Mac come over to ride with them to the wedding. And while Mac is helping Georgie get ready, Felicia and Maxie have a little alone time. And they're talking, and Felicia is urging Maxie to tell Spinelli before this wedding happens, because it's not too late to tell him the truth, because he hasn't said I do yet. So meanwhile, everybody's getting ready. Carly shows up or whatever for the wedding, and she shows up with Jax, but they're not back together yet. They're still having little marital problems. Jax is still staying at the Metro Court. They're just showing up to the wedding, as a united front, because they haven't really told anybody about the separation yet. They want to keep up appearances. They haven't even told the kids about the separation yet. So Morgan and Amanda, his girlfriend Amanda, show up. Michael and Serena show up. They're all actually having pre-reception right now. You know how people have champagne and talk before the ceremony takes place. So Sonny and Brenda show up, and Carly has her snarky face on when Brenda pops up. So they're all having champagne, talking, mingling. Jason is helping Spinelli tie his bow tie. And they're talking, and Spinelli's nervous about becoming a groom. And Jason tells them, just, be happy, take it one day at a time. And, marriage is pretty easy as long as happy wife, happy life, the whole spiel, really being a true friend to him. So, everybody's getting ready. Lulu and Dante show up, and Lulu is still upset with Dante about this house. They're trying to make this, the most of it. Monica and Alan, they were invited. Dylan showed up. Of course, he's dateless. He bumped into Lulu, and they were catching up. And Dylan had a little twinkle in his eye when he looked at Lulu. I think old lingering feelings are back. So we're getting ready for the ceremony. Luke and Laura showed up. They were invited. So it's just, a lot of the Port Charles residents. Britt and Lucky weren't there because they're still on their honeymoon. They're still away. Patrick and Robin, they're actually out of town also. They don't come back until, another couple of days. but Anna showed up for the nuptials. So now it was time to get the ceremony started. Everybody took their places. Everybody took their seat. Ellie comes walking down the aisle, happy. Maxie and Georgie were sitting in the front row. So as they're saying their vows and they're pledging their love to each other for all of eternity, the minister asks, does anybody object to this wedding? Speak now or forever hold your peace. And Felicia looked at Maxie, and Maxie decided to hold her peace. And when it was time for Ellie to say I do, she said I do. When it was time for Spinelli to say I do, he hesitated for a moment. And then Maxie stood up and said that she had something to tell Spinelli. Everyone was shocked. And she told Spinelli she put her heart out there. She said that Spinelli's the love of her life. She can't live without him. They have a beautiful daughter together. And she can't see herself not being with him. And she said that she will always love him. And that she's always been in love with him. And Spinelli told her that he felt the same way about her. He apologized to Ellie and said that he does love Ellie, but he's not in love with her the way that he's in love with Maxie. And Ellie, she was crying, but she said that she understood. And she, said that she respects his choice. And Spinelli asked Maxie to marry him. So he asked the Reverend to marry him and Maxie. And the minister told him that it won't be legal since they don't have a marriage certificate. But Spinelli told him that they just need to hear the words. So they said their I do's, they kissed, and now they are Mr. and Mrs. illegally. Mr. and Mrs. Spinelli. So it's official. So at the reception, everybody's dancing and drinking, and, Sonny and Jax, of course, were sparring with each other. It was a pretty happy episode, pretty tamed episode for the most part. That was until a certain someone showed up. Faith Roscoe. The bitch showed up to the wedding. She showed up to the wedding, of course, to cause a little mischief. But she said that she was there on good faith. And Jason told her to leave, but she refused. Anna Devane told her that if she didn't leave, she would arrest her for trespassing on a private property, but she said that it wasn't private property, it was a public. But Anna told her that it was a private ceremony, that she had to leave. So she said that she would leave, but she wanted to leave a gift. And boy, did she leave a gift. So Spinelli and Maxie were, enjoying themselves. Felicia decided to take baby Georgie home. And after Felicia left, that's when all hell just broke loose. There was an explosion with the box that Faith left. And everybody was just into chaos. So that ended the part. I will pick up tomorrow, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.